done for doing everything I taught you. Well done. Now, Ken, what was it like honing this vehicle around the factory?
Well, it was actually quite a challenge due to all the different surfaces, especially that very slick painted concrete. But the car handled it all well, and the power up from the engine made it a lot of fun.
Now, look, this is obviously the prototype and not the finished car.
Yes. The car that you see here obviously is an ordinary Focus, but under that camo are the mechanicals of the new RS. So it looks normal, but it isn't.
So, were you surprised to get the call from Ford?
Yes, I was very surprised, but I was also really stoked to be invited to join the development process. I've been a very big fan of the RS cars over the years, and I've been pushing for one special feature that's really cool, and you're going to hear about it in just a minute. Also, by the way, for me, it really is an honor to have contributed to the history of the RS badge.
So, how deeply were you involved in the development of the car?
I've been working with the global team primarily to test and tune the handling. I've driven the car numerous times on the test tracks in Detroit, Lommel, and right here in Cologne.
And how do you feel about the car, even though it's actually still under development?
I really enjoy the handling and setup of the car because of the feature you'll hear about shortly.
Now, you've had a few RSs of your own over the years. Tell us about those.
Yes, I previously had a 2009 Focus RS, and also I have a 1978 Mark II Escort rally car. And recently I purchased an RS200, which I plan on using as a road car.
Okay, well, what is it about the RS200 that specifically appeals?
Well, it's such a unique car in Ford's racing history. Being a huge rally fan, it's awesome to me that Ford has a race car in the RS heritage that was built for the Group E era of stage rally.
Right, now, as we've said, this isn't the final car, but it does have the new Focus RS underneath. So can we actually see the real car?
Yes, sir. Just give me 1 minute.
Indeed. Well, thanks, Ken. Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause for the main man. Come on. Oh, yes. So now the wait is nearly over. Now it's time to go from prototype to production reality. Ladies and gentlemen, the all-new Ford Focus RS! Here it comes! Come on, look at it go, ladies and gentlemen! A huge round of applause for this magnificent car!
Shoot.
Keep it going, ladies and gentlemen, here it is.
Okay.
And please welcome Ford's Group Vice President for Global Product Development, Raj Nair! Raj, great to see you, young man. How are you?
Good, good.
Now look, we've been taking quite a journey this afternoon over the best of RS in the past, decades of RS, and I have to say this car is more than worthy of carrying the great RS badge. It must be a hugely proud moment for you and the team.
Yeah, it's a great day for the team, for the performance team, and you know, performance is our passion, and as Joe said, it's one of the most effective catalysts for ingenuity and innovation. And RS Fords don't come around that often, and this one really takes that RS mark to an entirely new level. And we're really aware of the benchmarks we've set ourselves with all the cars you saw, and we know that there's huge enthusiasm for a level of performance even above what we have with the ST and the ST diesel that we just showed. And we're really confident that this car is going to meet the expectations of all the customers around the world, including some of those moving from premium brands. So it's a true RS, absolutely deserves to wear the badge, carried by great cars like the Escort RS 1600 and the last Focus RS you just saw.
So Raj, tell us some of the highlights of this fantastic new car.
Well, a host of breakthrough technologies. Ken mentioned a special feature on the car. We're debuting an industry-first Ford Performance all-wheel drive system.
Yes!
Dynamic torque vectoring. It's going to deliver class-leading cornering capability and maximum driver enjoyment.
So it will be all-wheel drive?
Yes, absolutely.
Right.
Plus, it has an exclusive 2.3-liter Ford EcoBoost engine delivering more than 320 horsepower. And we'll have more details on that to come. And rest assured, this new Focus RS is going to include all the driver assist technologies that our customers have come to expect from us, and a few surprises on top of that.
Tell us a little bit about the design philosophy.
Well, as you can see, it's a really sophisticated design, powerful, muscular, but everything about it is functional as well. We really tuned it for aerodynamic downforce and balance, as well as the cooling demands for the braking and powertrain systems on the track. It's going to be a really exhilarating drive, but also easy to live with every day, like a Focus RS really should be. And the great news is, for the first time, the Focus RS is going to be global. And that's going to make all of our customers around the world very happy, including Ken Block.
Shooting Ken Block, of course. So let's hear some more about the new all-wheel drive system.
Well, it's our first car to use this breakthrough Ford Performance all-wheel drive system. It features what we call dynamic torque vectoring for really great cornering, but entertaining handling at the limit as well. We have 2 electronically controlled clutches that manage the front and rear torque split, but also control side-to-side split at the rear axle. So during cornering, we can divert torque 100% to the outer rear wheel immediately, helping our turn-in, helping stability, and virtually eliminating understeer. So exceptional grip, lateral accelerations exceeding 1G, class-leading cornering speed, and ability to really accelerate out of the bend. And it's even going to have an ability to do controlled oversteer drifts on the track.
Well, that certainly sounds innovative, but let's talk a bit about the EcoBoost engine.
Well, EcoBoost is one of our smartest technologies, and offering it on every new Ford in the lineup. And this new 2.3-liter EcoBoost we've done especially for the RS. As I said, output well in excess of 320 PS, phenomenal low-end response. You can rev it all the way to the red line, feel the surge of the turbo, and also it's going to be accompanied by that signature exhaust soundtrack of burbles and crackles like a true RS.
Just hearing you talk about it is sending me, Raj. Now, looking at the overall business, how important are cars like this to Ford?
Well, our global efforts in performance and racing are really tied to our development goals. And as Joe said, performance vehicles in the racetrack serve as a laboratory for innovation. And whether it's pushing EcoBoost engines to that next level, raising the bar with aerodynamics, experimenting with advanced lightweight materials. And the RS is going to provide countless enthusiasts over the years with cars they can race, customize, collect, or drive every day. And so RS ownership brings that exclusivity, but also unparalleled technical excellence.
So would you say there's a typical RS customer?
Well, performance vehicles attract a younger and better educated customer than the average car buyer. And the business is really booming. If you look at performance vehicle sales here in Europe since 2009, up 14%, up a staggering 70% in North America. So adding that RS is good for business. It generates showroom traffic. It brings new customers to our showroom, as well as satisfying our existing owners.
But I mean, delivering performance cars must require enormous investment, surely.
It is, and that's why we've created our Ford Performance Group, a team that's led by Dave Parasak, who's here, who many may know as the chief engineer for the latest Mustang. Also, Kerry Baldori's here, our global Ford Performance Engineering Manager. Tyrone Johnson, who leads our engineering group for performance here in Europe. Jürgen Gagstetter is our chief program engineer of this Focus RS. And also with us is our vice president of global design, Murray Callum. So Ford Performance combines our special vehicle team, our Team RS, and our racing engineering divisions all into one group. So it increases our capabilities on new production models as well as in racing. And it means we really can push those boundaries to deliver innovative performance vehicles at several levels. So the first level, for example, really great all-around performers like our Mustang GT, the Fiesta ST, Focus ST, and Focus ST Diesel. Then a level above that, a higher performance level, like the Mustang Shelby GT350R and this Focus RS. And then ultimately, at the highest level, elite supercars like the new Ford GT we just announced in Detroit.
Well,
Come on. Hmm.